I'd like to first thank all the students for coming out. That crowd that we had was awesome. I mean, it was electric for our kids to play in front of as many students as we got out. I really appreciate the community coming out, and it was great to get our first win. And whenever you uh, whenever you look at this game, there was some positives, but when you look at it too, we've got a lot to work on too. And I think if this team can continue to be selfless, continue to be one unit, I think this team's going to be a really good football team. But we got a long way to go. I like this team. I like our kids, but we need to clean some things up and just keep moving the needle in a positive direction.
To start that way with 100-yard kickoff return from Justin. I mean, how exciting was that, and how much did that just fuel the energy to start for you guys?
Yeah, we thought on film that we were either going to get a punt return or a kick return, and we were able to get a kickoff return. That was great. What a way to start out the year. We thought we could block a punt. Jordan almost got one. We got some things to clean up with special teams. We made some decisions in the return game that were ill-advised. We got to clean that up. We kicked the ball out of bounds one time. We got to clean that up, and Jackson is generally dead on and missed the first PAT, but I thought he did a great job bouncing back and handling a little adversity, which is good. But we got areas to clean up in special teams, areas to clean up offensively. I thought on the second half at times we were sloppy. We dropped some balls that were critical. I thought the quarterback was on point. Thought he played well. And obviously, the strength of our football team is the offensive line and the run game. And it's the way that we've always wanted it. We wanted to have a team that can run the football, and we wanted a defensive front that could stop the run. So I like where this team's going. So we got enough playmakers on the perimeter to be explosive. But today we were gonna walk into this football game and try to run the football. And I thought we did a great job with that.
The big punt was obviously pretty impressive. Just take us through that and to go for that. And obviously leads to a touchdown. Kind of a big moment there. Just how impressive was just the execution on that big punt?
Yeah, I thought it was great, and we've got a really good special teams coordinator here, and he does a nice job, does a great job with that unit, and it was great to execute the play. And just like I said, the theme with our guys, it's good whenever you come off the first game and find a way to win. Um, but we're going to really, really look at this film and try to move the needle and improve in all three phases.
No sacks allowed tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing on the offensive line play. Just how critical is that? 300 plus rushing.
Yeah, we said keys to the game offensively was number one, we needed to protect the ball. We protected the ball, I thought, really, really well. Number two, we were going to run the football, and we did that. Number three was to protect the passer, and I thought we did that. And I don't know if we won the explosion battle or not. I assume we did. Um, but I think we won the daily double. I don't think they had a turnover. We didn't have a turnover. So it's a push in the turnover world, but I think we won the explosion battle. Yeah, I thought he was excellent. Besides the flip in the end zone, so you know he's a great player. But that's just an example of what we got to do to be a smart football team. When you're playing people that are really good and you make decisions like that, you could be in adverse waters really really quick. And there was 10 other people that got him in the end zone. And what we want to do when we score touchdowns is we want to celebrate as a team. So I love Terrion to death. He's a savage. He's a great player. He's come so far. You have no idea. From the time we recruited him when he was a junior, all the way to now, he's going to be super successful in life. No question about it. But now I get to use him as an example, and I love it. When your best player you get to use as an example, that's good. I think that's a characteristic of a really bad football team, and we made an emphasis. I don't think we played as clean in the second half, but in this game, those good teams that I've been a part of, we're not worried about the score. The good teams that I've been a part of and we've been a part of, they're able to execute regardless of the situation, and we got some cleanup work. That's why I'm sitting here going, we're jacked that we're one. We never downplay that, but there's some things that we needed to clean up, particularly in the second half, on all three phases, and we'll do that.
You talked about the selflessness. Can you just speak more about that? What you saw from the guys out there?
Yeah, I think when BG's won here, they've been selfless. They've been a unit. There's no such thing as a Mid-American Conference team that just has enough talent to go out and win with a few guys. We don't believe that. We're going to be a group that is going to play for each other. That's going to do things the right way. That are going to love their brother. And at the end of the day, that's been the formula here, and that's what the great teams do. So we're going to build on that. We coach that. We're going to work on it, and our kids buy into it. So there's so much noise. There's so much craziness that's going on, and our challenge to our kids is that we're going to be different. We're going to be a team that loves Bowling Green, loves each other, and we've worked really hard to get where we're at. And you only get so much time with a certain group of people. There's 30 seniors here on this team, guys that have been a part of the dark era, as we call it around here. And so we want to make sure that we enjoy each other every day and play for each other.
How would you compare the way the defense started the second half as opposed to the way you lead?
The way with the explosion play in the third quarter. Yeah, there was an explosion play that happened. We wanted to minimize them. Our game plan going into the game, we knew that this team did a great job protecting the football. And we knew they had a great quarterback. We knew they had a great back. And we wanted to keep everything in front of us and make them earn every single thing. And we just got beat on an explosion play. I don't like how we finished with our second group at the end of the game. When you're on that football field, the expectations are the same as the starters. And so if there was one thing defensively that we could look back is we would have loved to eliminate those two explosion plays. But I think our defense, they play really well. They're good players, and they play as a unit. But real similar to Terrion's unsportsmanlike conduct, we did some things defensively, a late hit, a targeting, that you gotta eliminate, because when you're playing in those games where every single thing matters, those things can cost you. So there's going to be a lot of great lessons that we're going to learn from this tape.
Key players that are out with injuries. Any updates on some of those guys like RJ?
Yeah, there's. I'm not ready. I'll be more than happy to talk about that on Monday or whenever the next press. I think it's Monday. I think there's some guys that I want to meet with before I say anything publicly, and I just think that's respect to the player that I love, respect to his family, our team, and just give us a few days. We want to handle a few things internally before we let the public know. Okay, appreciate that. And I'm not hiding anything. It's just that's the God's honest truth. I want to talk to our team. I want to talk to the kids, and go from there.
With them Friday, Saturday, help kind of clean some of those things up before
Yeah, we'll get in here on Friday, and I thought our prep work was excellent. We'll get in here on Friday, get the tape graded. We'll work on as a staff in the afternoon, and then Saturday everyone will be off, which is what should occur. It's a long season, and we'll get ready for Penn State in a theater near you, and they're just to let you know, they're really good. They're a good team. No, I mean they remind me so much of the team that we played up in Ann Arbor. They're really good. So we got our hands full. No, I'm giving love to our Falcon fanatics, man. I mean, they were savages, man. That was the coolest thing ever. And we've done Derek's done a great job of engaging with the student body. I love those kids, and they're awesome. And anytime that's what college football is. I mean, kids going to the games, good experiences. Um, our players engaging with the students, vice versa. That's what this thing's all about, and that's what makes BG special. It's a community, and I really want to do a great job with everyone coming this year. This is a special group, special kids, and I get it. Those Maction, 34 degrees and windy as hell and raining, but we got tough people at Bowling Green, and I think we can get them out.
Coach, I went to three mag schools, Toledo, Ohio, BG. Back in the day, no, eons ago, it was like, if there's something wrong with you going to a football game, a little bit in the mag school, way back when, do you think that culture's changed a little bit?
Oh yeah, I mean, our homecoming crowd is going to rock, and it's going to have to rock. That's a really good ODU team coming in here, and obviously, we're not looking ahead to anything. I'm just making a comment about the students and the crowd, and having all those great alumni back at the Sharpies tent is so cool. And I hope that stays there forever. I hope to goodness that that Sharpies tent stays there, and our kids that are playing on this team 20 years from now are drinking beer with their buddies, talking about the good old days, like we all like to do. So it's great to see Jack Harbaugh back here. Doug Smith, what a savage he was. Oh my gosh. Mark Miller. I mean, I could go on and on about the alums. John Kaplan's here. I mean, so it's cool.
First play is BG Falcons, 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. How exciting was that play for you?
Honestly, I have been telling the team all week that, like, if they take a chance and kick it to me, it's going to the crib. That's just what happened. That's God, the man above, spoken to existence.
Absolutely. That play, he broke through the line, and Jason Patterson is right there. He throws two huge blocks at the end. Did you kind of notice that? And just
Man, I seen him. I was like, JP, just come on, just do it. And he that's what he does. Everybody know that's what this guy does. He's one of the best players on the team that helps. He wants to see everybody shine, and that's what he did. He threw his body on the line for me, and that's what we do.
The running back room, obviously there's so much talent in here, but 305 rushing yards for the team today. Jamal had a bunch of catches, just a lot of great play. Just, how talented, you see it every day, just how talented is this running back room?
Man, it's probably one of the best running back rooms in the country. To be honest, we all play together. We all a family. We just all want to see each other eat and shine, and that's how it goes.
Obviously, it came from Tennessee Tech. Did you return kicks very often?
I returned punts at Tennessee Tech, but I didn't do kickoff returns. So.
And how much just did that start just propel the offense? You guys jumped out, I think 27-0 lead. The offense is firing on all cylinders. But just how much did that kickoff return just absolutely energize?
Coach had been talking about all week just starting the game off with a big play, and somebody had to start it, and I was like, why not me?
What did you say on the sideline after that?
I told y'all.
Any more questions?
Could you just the offensive line? Obviously they're experienced. It's a really big unit. Just how impressive were they? I don't think Fordham had one sack and to run the ball like you guys did. Just what can you say about the offensive line?
Man, offensive line, that's where it starts at. That's where everything starts at. They set the tone of the game. They set the energy of the offense. We just come behind them, just do what we got to do.
Any more questions?
Justin, your name's already in the record books. That was the longest kick return in school history. How does it feel to already, be immortal at the school in your first game?
Well, you just told me that, so I don't. Well, it feels good now. That's crazy.
Yes, I do.
What was that feeling like, to get back out there on the field, having 3 touchdowns? What do you make of this performance?
It felt great. I just got to be there for my team, despite the injuries and stuff. Just got to play through it, play hard, because my O-line did so many great things today. I'm just happy to be back and be able to play with my team.
Expanding on the offensive line, you guys rushed for say just about the guys up front blocking and everything?
We build a chemistry. We all build a chemistry. We came together. We figured everything out, and everybody just do they 111.
Justin starts the game with a 100-yard kickoff return. How much did that energize you guys?
That was crazy. That was crazy. And the crazy thing is we called that out like 2 days before the game. It was like, if you don't go score this, I'm gonna go score it. So you better score. You feel me? Like I ain't know it was gonna be 100 yards, but like congratulations to him though, man. That's a great thing.
Man, you had a 73-yard run. You were fighting for yards. A lot of times battling. But that one, just a nice hole, just broke through. What was that like for you to see that opening and run bigger?
It was good. I always think don't get tackled. I can't get tackled by the first person. That's my motto. Just can't get tackled by the first person.
In that third quarter there, Fordham kind of gets a little bit of momentum. They pull from 17. You guys are driving, and you guys execute a fake punt. John runs about 30 yards up the right sideline. You capitalize with a touchdown later on. Just how big was that sequence to expand the lead, and I mean, just the fake punt to execute like that?
I wonder if that was actually called. I don't know if that was actually called, but hey, we executed it. And like during halftime, we had to come together and just tell each other like, hey, like the game's not over. Like Fordham's not a bad team. Like they can come back. They did it before to teams. You feel me? So yeah, we just had to stay consistent on what we do it.
A lot of success. Obviously, a tough one last year to start at Liberty. Just how would you kind of just compare the emotions after the first game as a TV top?
Yeah, obviously the emotions are a lot better this year, coming out with a win. And then I mean, last year we played Liberty. They ended up going to whatever New Year's Six Bowl. So we didn't know that at the time, and we still had a chance to win that game. But this year we played Fordham and found a way to get a win. Ran the ball well, threw the ball well. Defense played great. Anytime you can win in college football, it's awesome.
Didn't get sacked once tonight. What can you say about the offensive line's play?
Yeah, they did a great job in pass protection, and I think I did a pretty good job of throwing the ball away, getting out of sacks. I think there was one where I kind of spun and got out of one just to throw the ball away. And that stuff doesn't show up on the stats, but it helps the punt game, and field position is a huge part of this game.
Running backs, I mean, just so many of them played huge roles tonight, and
Yeah.
someone like Jamal,
Mhm.
he had 4 catches for 54 yards. Just how critical, how nice is it just having kind of like that little security blanket? Obviously, Daryl can do what he does,
Yep.
but to have the running backs being able to catch out of the backfield is
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, our receiving room is a little banged up right now with RJ being out. And we asked him the coaches asked him to come in and play a little slot receiver, and he did a great job of taking on that role and showed tonight that he can do that. And he catches the ball really well out of the backfield and in the slot. Does a great job in the run game blocking too. So really excited for him and how he played today, and looking forward to continuing to use him in our offense.
This team's 1-0 for the first time since 2019. Just I mean, it's been a while for the team, but how big is that to start the season on a positive note?
Yeah, it's huge. Anytime you can, like I said earlier, anytime you can win in college football, no matter who you're playing, you don't take wins for granted. And luckily, I've been around enough to know what it's like to lose. Lost a lot of games, and I've also won games. So anytime you can win football games in college, it's hard to do, and anytime you can do it, it's special.
First time since 2019. Just how big is that just for the program to get off to a good start like this season?
It's huge. I think it's been five or 6 years. So it's huge. This is that we wanted to come out and make a statement. So wanted to come out from the jump and get on it.
Defensively, I mean, you guys I think had 4 or 5 sacks. A lot of them came early on and really set the tone early on. Just kind of what was kind of the game plan and message? Obviously, they have a good offense, but to get those timely sacks early on, I thought was pretty big.
Like you said, they have a really good offense. They run a lot of tempo, so in order to stop the tempo, you got to get on them early. So we wanted to win the first 2 downs, and I think we did a good job of doing it.
What was, I mean, obviously, you know, they pulled within 17 there in that third quarter, but you guys get a couple stops, you know, you're able to expand the lead a little bit. Just kind of how big was kind of stopping their momentum, you know, and just, you know, limiting them in that late in that third quarter.
We just wanted to, they're going to score. It's football. Things are going to happen. Just withstand the surge and keep playing football. Keep making plays.
Defensive, as a defensive lineman, you know, you go up against these offensive linemen, you know, every day. Just their performance tonight was also, you know, really impressive. Just what going up against them all the time, what maybe stands out to you the most about just the offensive line?
Just want to say they work. It doesn't matter when it is or where it is, how late in practice or like games, like you said, they're going to work. And no matter what the situation is, they're going to work. They're going to keep going. So just to see that in game tonight, it was amazing. I'm real proud of them guys.
You guys had at least like one false start penalty for the offense. Just how important was that to having that student section, the crowd behind you guys?
It means a lot. If we can get them to do that every week, have them like that every game, and get more penalties, we'll take it for sure.